On October 7th, 1984, Walter Payton surpassed Jim Brown to become the all-time rushing leader. Walter Payton was the greatest running back of all time. And I'll say it, he was the greatest football player of all time. And this here is my favorite sports card of all time. And in 5 days, I'm going to happily give it to one of you. He blocked like a fullback. He ran like a scat back. He could run routes and catch passes as good as any wide receiver. He still holds the record for the most touchdown passes thrown by a running back, and he even punted a timer. His motto on the football field was to never die easy. And what he meant by that is, I will never run out of bounds on purpose, and when somebody tries to tackle me, I will punish them as much as possible. He disapproved of touchdown celebrations, and he would just simply hand the ball to the referee. And I remember watching games with my dad, and he would say, yeah, he always acts like he's been there before, and he'll be there again. On November 20th, 1977, Walter Payton and the Bears had a game against the Minnesota Vikings. Walter Payton woke up with horrible food conditions, 101 temperature. Everybody wondered if he was going to be able to play the game. All he did that day was break the NFL record for most rushing yards in a game, 275 yards. The standard for a great season in the NFL for a running back is to get to 1,000 yards. Walter Payton rushed for 1,200 yards or more 10 times. He only played in the league for 13 years. The first time he didn't do it was his rookie year, and the other two times that he didn't do it were seasons that were shortened because the NFL owners held the players out. He was a 9-time Pro Bowler and is a member of the NFL's historic 75th anniversary teams and also the NFL's 100th anniversary team. When Payton retired from the NFL, he held the career record for rushing yards, rushing touchdowns, carries, yards from scrimmage, most receptions by a non-receiver, and all-purpose yards. He played college ball for Jackson State in 1975. He was the Chicago Bears' #1 draft pick, 4th overall. On September 23rd, 1972, while playing for Jackson State, Walter rushed for 279 yards, scored 7 touchdowns, had 7 two-point conversions, all still school records. In high school, he didn't even play football his freshman and sophomore years because he didn't want to compete with his older brother. When he finally started playing his junior year, his first carry as a football player ever, 65-yard touchdown run. It pains me to tell you that Walter Payton died of a rare liver disease in 1999. He was only 46 years old. So like I said at the beginning of the video, this is my favorite sports card of all time. The reason is the coloring. It looks like, there's a story behind it too. It's dark. It looks like the sky's lit up by the stadium lights, and he's probably getting ready for a Monday Night Football game. This picture was probably taken in 1979. Probably the Bears weren't that great back then. He didn't get a lot of primetime games like that. It was probably a big deal. And the truth is, I had this card in my bedroom mirror when I was 11 years old. I loved it before I even really knew who Walter Payton was. And it's the coloring, and it's the fact that it's now Walter Payton, my favorite player of all time. I think he's the greatest player of all time. And it's just a beautiful card. His 79 card is really nice also. His rookie card in 76 is, in my opinion, kind of ugly. It makes me a little bit sad how caught up with rookie cards everybody is. These cards are so much less expensive and more beautiful. But anyway, like I said, I'm going to get this card away in 5 days. All you need to do is comment on this video, and in 5 days I'm going to take all the commenters and randomly choose a winner and get this card in their mailbox. So good luck to you, everybody. Have a good day. It's Friday, and I'm going to leave you with this little reminder. I'm going to try to make this a habit for not only you, but for myself also. So I'll talk to you all later.